Welcome to StrayInsights.com. My name is John Rogers, and you've made it to the portfolio section of the website. This is my favorite section. This is the one I've put a ton of work in. And as of this recording on February 5th, 2025, there are 5 examples of dashboards and reports out there. We'll go through those in a bit, along with some navigational tips. But first, I just wanted to kind of reiterate a couple of themes that are consistent throughout all these. One is it's subjects or data that I was genuinely curious in or wanted to show how this type of data or this type of reporting could be useful to organizations. The other consistent theme, not just through these reports or dashboards, but throughout my entire career, is continuously learning. If you went through the My Story section, you know I just kind of stumbled upon Power BI, picked it up quick, learned it myself, and then ran with it. And I hope you'll be able to see a lot of that learning and curiosity come through in these 5 dashboards. The first one and the one I'm most proud of, or the one I'm most excited about, is a sales and inventory planning tool. It's basically got an application where you can put in monthly sales and receipts and see the impact on inventory and turn and other metrics. Secondly, is the fantasy football dashboard. This is something I did for the league I was commissioner of this past year, and I think the league really enjoyed it. It uses data from ESPN, it updates once a week, and there's a lot of room for improvement here. The next example is economic data and inflation. I just kind of went down a rabbit hole one day and wanted to see how inflation impacted current wages, average home price sales, and different commodities. It's a pretty interesting subject to dive deep into. An example of how I wanted to show how data and analytics could impact certain fields within organizations, I moved on to this HR analytics one. It just uses an HR sample data set and it looks at headcounts and employee satisfaction, engagement, and performance scores. The last example is all too common for those that have learned Power BI. Anyone that's learned Power BI has probably encountered the AdventureWorks data set at some point. It's what a lot of people use to kind of learn how to use the application. And this is the exact same data set with just my own little spin on it. There you have it. There's the 5 dashboards. Nothing too complex, but all of them could be better. There's incremental steps in every single one of these that I think could make them much more usable and much more impactful to organizations. Everything from automating the data set of fantasy football to inputting more variables in the sales and planning dashboard. The last thing I want to cover is some navigational tips. Every dashboard has its own YouTube video, which is at the top of the website, that just kind of gives a general overview of that dashboard. Now, first thing when you scroll down from the video is you'll want to click on View Interactive Content. That will open up the dashboard within your browser. There's also 2 buttons at the bottom, one for zoom out and one for zoom in, that can just make the report a little bit bigger. You also have the ability to go full screen by clicking on the arrows in the bottom right-hand corner, and then the report will take up your entire browser screen. There's also the zoom function where you can zoom in, make the report bigger once you've gone full screen. And then to close it, you just click on those arrows again, and it takes it back down to its normal size. A feature that every page has on every dashboard, it has its own YouTube video link. I have it highlighted here, but depending on which dashboard you're looking at, the link can be in various spots. To access the videos, right click on the link icon and then select Open in New Tab or New Window. If you just click on it directly, you'll get an error in your browser. And if you have any questions, just remember to reference the YouTube video linked at the top of the page. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all the reports we have so far. I hope you find them impactful and drive a little curiosity. A couple of things to remember. While I showed the dashboards, I consider myself much more than a BI developer, but I'm certainly not a data scientist. I provide analytical insights into data-driven organizations. Hey, if you guys have any questions, comments, or ideas on how to make this better, I'm all ears. Thanks for watching.